What's up? Yosef Eliyah here. 10 abominations, transgressions of God's will, that are to be abhorred, that are described with the very same terminology that is used to describe the act of homosexual intercourse in the book of Leviticus. Number 1, Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 3, unkosher food. Number 2, Proverbs chapter 28 verse 9, he who turns his ear from heeding the Torah, Christians and those homophobic individuals among secular Jews. Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5, cross-dressing. Could you imagine the Orthodox world endorsing, even actively promoting and engaging in gay sex, even just one day a year? Well, that's exactly what is done every single year on Purim. The engagement, endorsement, even by rabbis, of behavior that is described in terms no less severe, in a term that is no less revulsive as the term used to describe homosexual intercourse. And that's the cross-dressing that occurs every year on Purim. Remember that next time you see your local Orthodox rabbi dressed as a woman on this holiday. He might as well be engaging in gay intercourse. Proverbs chapter 20 verse 10, false weights and measures. Chapter 12 verse 22, lying lips, for those of you who love to spread lies about myself and about others based on your own assumptions. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 5, an arrogant heart. And this is unfortunately the impression that too many people get when they encounter the ultra-Orthodox world. Deuteronomy chapter 17 verse 1, a defective sacrifice. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 17, haughty eyes, for our holier-than-thou rabbis out there. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 19, a false witness. Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 12, idolatry and idolatrous customs. Think kissing images of venerated rabbis, praying to the dead, and other songs and rituals that have been established over the years that express adoration of created things, which take away glory from the uncreated God. Would it be that we be as cautious with regard to all these aforementioned abominations as we are cautious about the very thought of homosexual activity? Could you imagine that the same level of protest and disgust would be expressed against these actions as is expressed against homosexuality? And why is it that for some reason, when it comes to even just the homosexual orientation, there's a special level of disgust and hatred? So next time when you encounter a homosexual or even are repulsed by the mere mention or discussion of homosexual orientation, think about your own abominations, which are also particularly worthy of hatred. I hope this video has been a little bit enlightening. All the best. Shalom uvracha.